Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here. I have so many great friends here, and people mean so much. It's so nice of you to come, and we have such a great turnout on such a great day. And it's my privilege as one of the ownership group here at Washtenaw, along with Nick Ma. Nick is maybe in the audience, and Steve Davis. But I have the privilege to introduce an icon of golf in America. Dennis Walters is not only is a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame, but also has been awarded the Bobby Jones Award, which is the USGA's highest honor, the PGA of America's Distinguished Service Award, PGA's highest honor, the Ben Hogan Award, which I believe meant so much because he was your hero.
Exactly.
I got to see a picture of Ben Hogan and Dennis Walters holding the Ben Hogan Award. And Dennis told me a story where he got to go and visit Shady Oaks and meet Ben Hogan. And Dennis was going to go to practice. And he said, "Mr. Hogan, I'd really appreciate it if you watched me hit some balls." So Dennis started practicing, and Mr. Hogan went in the clubhouse. And about 2 hours later, Mr. Hogan came back out, and Dennis said, "I was kind of disappointed you didn't watch me hit any balls." He said, "I've been watching you for 2 hours." Now, Ben Hogan would be a guy who would appreciate what Dennis goes through to be able to perform the way he does. The practice that it takes every day so I know that it would have meant a lot to Ben Hogan to watch Dennis. And he's an honorary lifetime member of the PGA of America. There are only 11 of those in the history of the PGA of America over 100 years. And 3 of those were United States presidents. Eisenhower, Ford, and Bush. In 2018, Dennis was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame, which is probably golf's highest honor. I got to watch a documentary, as many of you may have seen, that was narrated by Jim Nance. It's entitled "Get a New Dream." And Dennis informed me, but he hasn't shown me yet exactly how to do it, but I can watch that on Peacock anytime I want if I just have the app. So anyway, he said that he would give me a lesson on that, but I'd like to see it. But on that documentary, to hear people like Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player and Tiger Woods talk about the inspiration he provided to them is incredible. So I've seen Dennis's show before, but I'll watch it every time I get the opportunity. I'm so glad. If you've seen it before, I'm sure you'll enjoy it again. And if you haven't, I think you'll have a great time. I'd like to introduce one of my heroes, Dennis Walters, and his assistant, David.
Thank you, Dave. I guess I lost a bet. I figured you were going to cry. I took the over. It's like over and under 30 seconds. Dave's, if you know Dave, you know a great person, let me tell you. And I'm going to tell you something else. I was here last year. This course is looking so great. And it's up to Dave, the other partners, the superintendent. The superintendent here is doing, and I met him and I have lost for words for his name, But I want to tell you something. That guy's doing his job. It's beautiful out there. If you haven't played here recently, you're going to love it. I was here last year and I had a wonderful day, and I know I'm going to have a wonderful day today. I want to thank the staff here. Wonderful staff, working hard every single day to make this a great experience for those of you who come out. I really also want to thank every single person who came out here. Spend some time with us. Time is your most valuable commodity. We know that. For you to spend a little bit of it with us today is very much appreciated. It's so important, I'll absolutely say it again before this day's over. We're going to make it worth your while. We're going to get this day started off in the right direction. We're hoping that you'll leave here with a smile on your face and with something to think about. I also want to point out another couple, Art and Jackie, came from around Detroit.
South Lyon.
Came from... The reason why I mention them is I did 2 shows for them back in like 88, 89. They were running the Motor City Golf Classic. And I haven't seen them since. We've corresponded a little bit, but they were nice enough to come up. And so we appreciate you guys being here. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce your opening act. Let's go. Chair. This young man was found in a ditch in Puerto Rico. He was then rescued by a rescue group in Puerto Rico, shipped up to the Big Dog Ranch. His face popped up on my computer. I was looking for 9 months, and here he is. Here he is. In the big time. Anybody looking for a dog or a cat, an animal shelter or rescue group is a great place to begin your search. My dog is very good at answering questions. All right, just relax, that's good. He does this by guess, barking out the answers. He's very good in math, general information, down, and golf trivia. I'm going to ask him a few questions. We'll take a few questions from the audience, and then we'll move on to the second phase of our show. I said to a kid the other day, he said, "What's with the dog?" I said, "He's my opening act." I said, "Every famous entertainer has an opening act." I said, "Even Frank Sinatra had an opening act." He goes, "Who's Frank Sinatra?" So, my dog will also hit some golf shots today. So when you go home, people say, "How was that golf show? What was that like?" You can tell them I saw a talking dog that could hit golf balls. We're starting with math 2 and 2. Excellent. Chew it up. 2 times 3. Nice. 9 divided by 3.
Yeah.
If you're not getting these, use your fingers. General information, how many tires on a car? What about the spare? Gotta have a spare. Probably doesn't happen enough, but how many points for a Lions touchdown? What about the extra point? Why not go for 2? All right, let's go to golf trivia. How many times did Jack Nicklaus win the Masters? That's right. How about Arnold Palmer? That's right. And Tiger? Pepe? How about me? Try it again.
There you go.
Is there anyone here that would like to ask my dog a question? You have to know the answer, and the answer has to be a number. A lady the other day asked him the capital of Michigan.
How many hole-in-ones have you had?
Me? He knows. Go ahead. 2 standing and 2 sitting. Yes.
This will be easy. Joe Biden's IQ.
One. He gives him one.
Okay.
He rounded it off. It's like 3/4 of a point.
Oh.
Okay, I'm telling this joke. I usually don't delve into politics, but it's not really a political joke. It's just funny, okay? And you can tell this to a Democrat, or a Republican for that matter. So this guy goes into Barnes & Noble and he says, I'd like to know if you have that new book that Donald Trump wrote on immigration. The guy says, get the heck out of here and don't ever come back. He said, that's it. Does it come in paperback? No letters, no cards. Film it, put it on the internet. No more questions. Come on. Come on, get up here. All right, he's now going to hit some golf balls for you here at Washtenaw. All right, here we go. Yes? Big stiff wind blowing today from the Gus man. All right, come on, let's go. Take your stance. Down, take your stance. Come on. You're too close. Come on. There you go. That's it, that's it, that's it. All right, here we go. Come on. Swing as hard as you can in case you hit it. Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this. Come on, swing hard. Come on, so much walk, man. Come on. Put your tail into it. There it is! There it is. If you're not hitting the ball good today, put your tail into it. That's a golf tip of the day from Gussie. All right, one more. Is there anybody who'd like to see him hit one more?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Make your stance. Come on. Let's go. Come on, buddy. You killed that last one. Woo! That is good news right there. He's at a little disadvantage. He's at a little disadvantage if he was home. If he was home and the ball hit the hardwood floor, take off, roll over. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Next person on our team I'd like to introduce will be the person doing all the work. This is one of my good friends from home. Helps me practice in the winter. And consented to come on the road for a couple weeks with me this summer. Let's have a nice warm welcome for David Becker. David talks funny. He's from South Africa. So you can understand most of it, what he says, but he has a few colloquialisms that are hard to read. But is he hooked up? How do you like the upgrade I gave Gussie with the umbrella?
Yeah.
Well, in addition to doing my shows this year, I have a new challenge. I'm trying to prepare for the U.S. Adaptive Open. The United States Golf Association is having a U.S. Open for people with disabilities. It's an enormous challenge that I'm embracing with both arms. And I really don't play golf. People say, man, that'd be a snap for you. I don't play golf. I haven't played in a golf tournament in 48 years. But I have embraced this challenge, and it's going to be fun. I have been working on trying to learn and relearn how to do this. I don't putt, I don't chip, I don't play, I don't hit out of bunkers. And so about 4 months ago I started doing this, called up the USGA on day one and said, I have one question for you. Can I bring my dog? And they said, is it a service dog? And I said, yes, it's a service dog. Okay, yeah. I said, let me see if I got this. I can bring my dog on the cart during the US Open. I said, okay. I said, all right, I'm filing an entry. I'm in. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit a few shots to get loosened up, warmed up. On a perfect day. This is the kind of weather I was hoping for, being from Florida. The other day we were over in Hastings with Lynn Jansen, and the weather was like 90, what was that, 95 or something. It was hot, but we had a really nice time, a nice turnout, and it's nice to see Lynn. Also saw another friend of mine, Randy Erskine, two of the best players in the history of Michigan golf. Great players, great guys. Give them a big hand. So, came up here for the good weather. We were also, last night we were in Port Huron. Every time you hit a golf ball, aim at something. This way you can rehearse on the practice tee what you're going to do on the golf course. This wonderful golf course. You're hitting the ball from target to target all the way around. When you're on the practice tee, it's a lot more fun to aim at one of these pin flags or a green, the guy picking the balls up. What's with my machine here? So always aim at something. My target. I'm technically aiming at the blue flag, but I'll take between the first two poles in the back. Maybe 2 or 3 steps right of that blue flag is the center of that. And that's kind of where I'm aiming. Some shots will go longer, some will go shorter. That's the idea. Right about there.
Cover it.
Our program today is one not only of golf lessons, but also life lessons. And I hope to show by my own personal example that you, all of you, every single one of you, should never ever give up on your dreams. To me, dream is a very important word. And it's a word I think all of you should think about every single day of your life. I'm not talking about a dream you have at night. Because to me, a dream at night is not in fact a real dream. I think a real dream is having a positive thought in your head, having it in your heart, doing whatever it takes to make it come true. That's a dream. And I can tell you from very personal experience, a dream is a very powerful force. You're never too young to have a dream. Equally as important for older folks like me and a few of my friends here today. And this is good news. There are no expiration dates on dreams, which is the main reason why you should always have one. My dream. My original dream was to play successfully on the PGA Tour. That's what I really wanted to do. 1974, I had an accident which left me paralyzed from the waist down. So when you see me sitting in this seat, I'm not sitting in it as all of you would be sitting in it because I can't move my legs. I can't even feel my legs. And I also found there are a lot of other things that I could not do. There's no way I was giving up playing golf. I love golf so much. I couldn't see living my life without having golf in it. Needless to say, 1974, not looking real good for my dream of becoming a professional golfer. Back then, just about every single person I met said it would be impossible for me to play golf because I couldn't stand up. Guess what? They were right. So I started hitting golf balls sitting down. First thing I tried, my wheelchair. Great to be hitting golf balls again. Great for the practice tee, not so great for the course. Couldn't push a wheelchair 7,000 yards uphill, downhill, side hill, forget it. Not that good. We then came up with the idea for the swivel seat, and that's how I got back on the course. And for 45 years, now see, I'd clap for that one. It was me, that's about as much as I got. For 45 years, over 3,000 performances, I've told this story. And I like telling it. Because at the end of every show, or a day or two later, someone will tell me that I encouraged them, or I helped them. And that's a big reason why I still enjoy doing this. I put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, whatever you want to put into this, but I've never actually looked at this as work. And every time someone tells me something like that, I know I'm making a small difference. And that pleases me very much. So I've told this story. I've encouraged others to reach for their dreams, strive for excellence, do something in their life that perhaps they think is impossible. For I found that with hard work, dedication, perseverance, you can achieve success at anything. So never let anyone tell you that you can't do something or that your dream is impossible. For if you are willing to pay the price, let me tell you, that's a mighty big if. If you're willing to do that, you can accomplish whatever it is that you want to do. And so I'm here today at Washtenaw to challenge each person out here to do that. So many wonderful reasons to be out here swinging a golf club. Just being out here, period, on a perfect day like this. You're with your friends. If you're a golfer, you'll make some new friends. Golf is a lifetime of recreation. It helps you to stay healthy. You can learn a lot from golf. A lot of the things I learned playing golf helped me to overcome this problem that I had to deal with. And we're here today for a great cause. It's a combination you can't beat. Thanks again for everyone who's supporting the Folds of Honor. And to you, Dave, for leading the charge. But I suggest you come out here often, or wherever you play, because golf can be a lot of fun.
That's the best one yet.
And now on to the fun part of the show. Every place we go, every single golfer we meet wants to hit the ball farther. You heard that lately in your teaching, Dave. What a great teacher. What a great teacher. Dave was giving me a putting lesson yesterday. Going to be working on that. About 3 weeks to go to the big tournament. So, anyhow, everybody wants to hit the ball farther, right? Right. Not me. I'm the only man in America working on this shot, the short drive. And If you're going to hit them short,
Might as well hit him straight.
I thought he was sleeping over there. Every time I go to a PGA Tour event, I see the very best golfers in the whole world working on this shot. It goes about 100 yards or so. And it's a scoring shot. If you want to lower your scores, get proficient at this shot. This is one of the key things I'm working on myself. The touring pros will use a sand wedge. I call it a sand iron because I'm old. I can do that. Now they call it a 56, a 52, whatever. Me, I need a 3-iron for this shot. It's a very special 3-iron. Now, the beautiful thing about my 3-iron is I don't care if the wind's blowing. Played my college golf in Texas, and I live in Jupiter, Florida. I was born in Neptune, now I live in Jupiter. Can't make it up. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. All right, so here we go. Let's say you want to improve your game, and you should. That's the real essence of golf. You want to be better tomorrow than you were today. You don't have time. You got to work. You got kids. You got grandkids. Here's my advice. Get a 3-iron. Practice every day. You'll hit a lot of shots. You're going to hit 3 at a time. You'll be done practicing a lot sooner. All right, so here we go. Here we go. I called up Titleist and I said, listen, I need a 3-iron. He said, no problem, Dennis. He said, well, there might be a slight problem. I want something like this. So the guy makes it, sends it back to me, and says, how do you like your 3-iron? I said, it's perfect. He says, I'm not quite sure it's going to sell. All right, so here we go. We're going low, we're going medium, we're going high with my 3-iron. Low, medium, and high. I love that machine.
3-iron, underclubbing, no problems on this show.
Raise your hand out there if you like to fish. What do you like to fish for?
Bass.
It's a reasonable answer. In my world, the answer is fish. I like to catch anything. I like to fish so much I made a golf club out of one of my fishing rods. I took a nice driver head, put it on the end of the fishing rod. Everything seemed great. Everything was great except for this, shaft flex. You got to have a lot of flex in the rod to throw the lure out to catch the bass, the crappie, catfish, walleye, whatever you're going for. So we know this would be good, was good for fishing. Would it be good for golf? Let's find out. Tempted to push that button again. Put this in my play bag. I'm using that in the U.S. Open. Golf clubs today are much larger. This club head is 460 cc's. I have no idea what that means. Except I know that that's a big golf club and every one of you out there should have one. If you have a big club like this, make sure you use a big tee. Use a big tee like me. Ta-da! The United States Golf Association writes the rules that we play by. In their infinite wisdom a few years ago, they said you could not use a tee higher than 4 inches. Well, every person out here knows that this tee is higher than 4 inches. I can't use this on the course. It's It's against the rules. Somebody the other day asked me if they said it was illegal. I said, wow, in Michigan they lock you up for using a big T? It's a tough state, this Michigan. All right. And we even had to get permission to use this in our show. David Becker, how many emails and letters did you send to the USDA?
Too many.
That's the correct
We
answer.
got it.
Correct answer. All right, here we go.
Get in the hole!
Okay. Folds of Honor supporters. Next question. What about a bigger T? David Becker has the answer.
More emails.
Come on, man. 1,000 cc. Another USGA nightmare. I've done 30 clinics with Tiger. I've seen him hit a lot of great shots off this very same tee. So guess what? We call this one the Tiger tee. How'd you like to carry 6 of these in your pocket? I had this club and it got a crack in it. So I said, I'm going to look on the internet and try and find another one. I found one. $900 Canadian. Was it like 400 or something? I don't know. Still a lot of money. Got a big thing of super glue and here it is today. Back in action. I ain't paying 900 Canadian for this thing. I think I could at least get an endorsement from Superglue. You know? I mean, come on. What should we do next, Mr. South African?
Long putts.
Putting. What type of putting?
Long putting.
Long putting is often overlooked by the average golfer. Touring pros practice long putting by the hour. The simple reason they know it will improve their touch. Scores will go down. They'll win more cash without having to go to the live tour.
There you go.
Ouch. Sorry, James. With apologies to James Piot. But Piot. Yeah. You like that one? That was an ad lib. Thank you. Okay, so long putting. Ta-da. Take a big backswing. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to demonstrate my version of long putting. Put that down just a hair. There you go. All right, take a look at this big guy. Tell me which way you think it's going to break.
5 foot from the right.
My favorite kind of putts. What a coincidence. Come on. I hit it right through the break. 1, 2, 3. I hate that. Yeah.
I've seen it.
And good help's hard to find these days. Being in this show, I paid David Becker weekly.
Very weakly.
The crowd turns on me so quickly here in Washtenaw. Come on. They're good people. They just calculate it. You're playing in a tournament on the other side of Michigan. Where would that be? Northern Michigan. You're running late. A lot of traffic up there. A lot of deer on the roads. You're going to be late. Want to save some time? Try this. Don't take the Pro V1 out of the package. Studies at 2 of Michigan's finest universities, Michigan State and the University of Michigan, say that you can save 7 seconds by leaving the Pro V1 in the package. Probably wondering where I heard that. I read it on the internet. Has to be true. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That's the exact conclusion I came to. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Just put a T there, dude. Oh, got it. There you go. All right, here we go. Trying to save 7 seconds.
He's got to be fast these days.
There you go. I'd now like to hit my dog's favorite club. He really likes this one because we let him use it as a chew toy. And I like this club a lot myself, and I don't even use it as a chew toy. Can anyone tell me which type holes I should use this on?
Dogleg.
That's it. The Star Spangled Banner crew. Love the outfits. Love the outfits. Nice touch. You'll notice I didn't allow myself to say the punchline. You got to draw the line someplace. Get out there. That was for you, Gus. I was having a lot of trouble with my cell phone.
Kind of trouble.
I'm glad you asked. It's like teeing off for the Grand Canyon. Echo there. Reception antenna by a mile. Comes in 4 different lofts, 8 different calling plans. We're big fans of the unlimited Wi-Fi and free Netflix program. Also comes with a great feature built right in by Titleist for you. Every one of you. Built right in. Long distance, kids. Long distance. Built right in. Can't miss. Okay. Getting ready to play in the U.S. Adaptive Open. Played in a tournament last week with Judge Judy. Yeah, she's got the highest ratings in daytime TV, $100 million contract, private jet, works 4 days a month. I said to her, how do I get that job? She said, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. That's what she said. Gave me her favorite club, the Gavel Club. 2 clubs in one, kids. Driver on one side, 3-wood on the other. Only one problem, the golf ball and the club are the same size, leaving no margin for error. So this is what I said to Judge Judy. I said, come on, put the gavel down, pick up a Titleist TSI driver, like I have. Take some lessons from your PGA professional and make sure you come to Washtenaw. All right. Here's what else I told him. It can be hit higher than that. Come on, let's get this one in the air a little bit. See if I can demonstrate how. First one. High, low, whatever. Okay, let's say you're out here. You're on the back 9 here at Washtenaw and you're out of tees. Playing great, but out of tees. Happened to me last week. Guess who I called? He's from South Africa. David Becker, what do you have?
I've got a yo-yo and a fish hook.
And do you think that's going to solve the problem?
You'll have to. You're a resourceful guy.
First, number one thing, if you run out of teas, don't pick a nervous person to help you. This guy is nervous. And for good reason. This month alone, I've hit him exactly 4 times while performing this feat.
Weekly paid, no danger paid.
All right, here we go. Step back, that's how you got hit last time. Up, right there, yeah. Don't move, don't breathe, this will be over soon. This is a question I ask kids all over America. My golf clubs are made out of titanium and graphite. Why do they call them woods? An unscientific survey conducted by David Becker, 54% of kids in America think these are called woods because of Tiger Woods. I asked a kid that question and I said to him, why did you say that? What would make you think about that? He said it's because Tiger Woods was the first good golfer. Wow, that hurt. I mean, that like hurt. So we had a long talk with him. Most all of you have hit a club like this. Raise your hand if you've ever hit a persimmon driver. Actually made out of wood. Modern clubs are much larger, they cost more naturally, and they hit the ball further, thankfully. This club sounds different. If you've played a persimmon club before, you'll know the sound. If you haven't, listen up to that nice, sweet sound. I think they just sounded more solid back in the day. Next, we have to get in a brief commercial as we head to the home stretch. I'm on a mission to raise some money for the Big Dog Ranch where we got Mr. Gussie. We do this through the sale of this book I wrote called In My Dreams I Walk With You. Jack Nicklaus was nice enough to write the foreword. I got a D in English and wrote a book. Not proud of the D, but I'm proud of the book. This book tells in detail the story I told you during the show. You liked our show? You'll love the book. They're $25 each, and we're making a donation in your name and Gussie's name to the Big Dog Ranch in West Palm Beach. If you'd like to help us out in this important mission, please see David after the show. Thanks in advance for your support. And now we are in the home stretch portion of the show. Did I tell you that David Becker was left-handed? He's left-handed, and did you bring your driver today? He did. Okay. So, if you're in the first row, I would be awake. I would be really, really awake here.
Big swing coming up. You get caught in the slipstream.
Now, I love this crowd, and I love coming to see Dave performing here. So I'm not going to hit the ball toward you. If I did, it would probably be a low screamer and very hard to get out of the way of. But it might look like it's coming your way because I'm going to start here like this. I'm going to move it over here, turn it upside down backwards, and go that way. Right toward that blue flag. See that blue flag? Come on, it's my job. Okay, final phase. I like to travel when I play golf. Sometimes I don't like taking the big touring pro bag. You can imagine what the airlines say when they see us coming. When I want to play golf, not take the big bag, this is what I take. The traveling club. Folds up, fits in any small suitcase or backpack. Comes in a wood model, comes in an iron model. We suggest you borrow a putter when you get to Florida or wherever you're going on this vacation. Looks like a radiator hose from a car. Where'd you get it?
Yellow Mustang in the parking lot.
Okay. If your yellow Mustang fails to start because you have radiator hose issues, if you're, that's good. I'm as certain as I'm sitting in this chair for a major donation to the David Becker Retirement Fund, he can get your Mustang going. All right, so here we go. Don't laugh, I ain't hit it yet. Get out there. Raise your hand out there if you'd like to improve your golf. If you'd like to improve your golf, it's a three-step process. Take some lessons from your PGA golf professional. Can't think of anybody better at this moment than Dave Kendall. $20, Dave. Take some lessons from your PGA professional. Practice what they tell you, they're experts. And third, get a training aid. Using any training aids these days?
You bet.
Here's our favorite.
Supply chain issues. We had to improvise.
We really like this one because you only have to swing this one wrong one time and learn how to make a perfect swing. This club gives instant feedback as the club head bounces off your head, which is the #1 reason we recommend the optional crash helmet. What are they going for?
$19.99.
$19.99, but wait.
There's more.
I'm going to try and hit a straight shot with a crooked club. If you need a picture, this is the one. This is the money shot, right? All right, here we go. This will send us to the semifinal shot in our show. Okay. You can't hit a ball any straighter than that. With a crooked club. I'm real sorry, but I gotta do this. I love that machine. I'm thinking about getting it implanted. Come to the semi-final shot in our show. And it's a very, very dangerous shot.
How dangerous is it?
Crowd a little slow to react, but nonetheless, a good crowd. This shot is so dangerous, it's called the death-defying swing-through-fire shot. It's so dangerous, I've actually burned down 6 clubhouses, 2 by request. A driving range, kind of like this. 2 Burger Kings and a Walmart. While performing this difficult feat. I've since been ordered by judges in 7 states, including Michigan, to issue the following warning every time I do this shot. The warning is very simple. Is everyone listening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't try this at home. Are you still listening? Try it at a friend's house. All right, so here we go. Here we go. We're going. Down the middle, we're going to try and put out the flames. There'll be one more shot to go after this. Ready? Aim. Fire! Oh. Down the middle. Out with the lane. You almost got killed on that, you know? I told this guy like 19 times, after you lighted. Go that way. Which way does he go? That way.
And we've got workman's compensation, it's fine.
Gee whiz, come on.
You can't get a lefter to go right.
All right, here we go. We've come to the last shot. You want to take a moment to set up? You want to give me a wonderful opportunity to again say how much I enjoyed being here. I need my club. Please. How much I enjoyed being here with you, Dave, and all your friends for this great cause, Folds of Honor. Happy to be here. Very happy. All of you are here supporting this. It's got a red sock head cover. It did have a red sock head cover. Again, I wanted to say thank you to every person who came here, not only for supporting this great cause, but choosing to spend a little time with us today. As I always say, time is your most valuable commodity. We really appreciate you spending a little bit of it with us today. I also hope you can see that I have a lot of fun with my golf. I hope that every single person out here enjoys their golf and that you'll continue to do so for a real long time to come. And I know that is a true fact when you come out to play here at Washtenaw. If anybody has any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. If you think of a question after we leave, you'd like to follow the progress of our 45th national tour, you can visit our website, DennisWalters.com. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and this in fact is our last shot. Let's have a test run. Test. That actually looked pretty good. Try it again. That's it. Let's have a nice hand for David Becker. He did most things correctly today. Good job. Very nice. Woof. Here's a cookie. Bonus cookie. Let's have a nice hand for that other cookie liker. The Gus man hit the ball beautifully. Hit the ball beautifully today. He's really good at golf, let me tell you. And he's a legit service dog. He's not like one of these fakers. He's legit. So, I have one more thing I'd like to say before we turn this over to all of you to go out and have a great day. If there's something in your life you would like to do, no matter how impossible it may seem, if you are willing to work hard, persevere, hang in there, you can achieve success, your dreams, anything at all that you want to do, because really, if you stop and think about it, almost anything is possible. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your golf. I'm going to be working on my chipping and putting. All right, here we go. This is 4 in a row in rapid fire, the machine gun shot. Nothing will blow up or explode, so don't worry about it. Go. You can clap, it won't bother us.